Alright guys, so it is time to go over the H2, and H2 is probably going to be one of the easier one to go through just because of the fact that we don't have that much EX skill for whatever reason. We only have one let EX skill, which is like, oh okay, that's cool. Let EX skill, I don't remember this being a flashy EX skill. Maybe I'm wrong. This one could be something that's interesting. We will definitely try that out. In terms of the alteration, I'm probably not gonna do it for this one just because of the fact that I'm gonna show you guys something. Crew credits. Yeah, my crew credit count is actually a little bit on the lower end tiers over here, so I'm not really gonna do the alteration like how good is the damage after alteration unless it's like a really needy thing of it. I feel like this like EXO doesn't really deserve it. And not that it doesn't deserve it, but I feel like it should hit hard enough without the alteration. So I do want to say whatever remaining one I have for, let's say, even the N3. I think N3 one I did use in yesterday's video when I was trying out all those ARM EXQ. So I think even N3 has a little bit more EXQ to try out, like maybe the back part EXQ and then a leg EXQ. So I do want to reserve maybe for those. So even let's say the forest yet here. So I have not done this one yet, and this one has a lot. So yeah, I think this one I should be able to get through it maybe tomorrow, I think. So yeah, let's do start out with H2 normal. So this is what we are looking at. So we have 7 parts in total. So this is what we are looking at. So honestly, I think H2 is probably one of my favorite transformable unit. I don't know why. It just caught my eyes back in the good old days, and still to this day it's still pretty good. So yeah, but I'll definitely say in terms of the color accuracy, probably not so much. I do like I do wish that it's not that off-white, maybe a little bit of a brighter tone of white. That would be better. Blue eyes, I think it is maybe a little bit too dark, maybe just kind of my opinion, but yeah, that's not how it looks like. But all right, so let's kind of take a look at the alteration and see is it anything that you guys need to max it out. So gonna filter this here by the H series, obviously. So yeah, this one is brand new, so that one is yet to cover. So this one only have 5 parts, so that's good. Where is the H2 normal? It probably came out a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. Yep. Alright, head part here, is it really? No, this one you can just get one copy of it and call it a day because they are doing a, first of all, damage reduced taken by 20 flat out. No, that's that is definitely not enough for today's meta. So no, this one is so bad. Yeah, I'll just definitely get one copy of it and call it a day. Just not even worth it. In terms of the torso, I think it definitely make a very good exception in a sense. So first portrait, it was really good. You do have that EXQ cooldown, so that's always gonna be a plus. So secondary portrait has those piercing boosts, which is not that as bad, right? These are actually gonna be a very exceptional portrait to run, especially when there's those challenging events that they do like to drop once in a blue moon. So these are definitely gonna be in your back pocket when you do need them. You can pull them out, use it. But other than that, in terms of any other normal content, I don't think the piercing is just not gonna be too effective. So you can definitely pull them out. I would definitely recommend it, just because it could, it could might as well be a saving part, like you probably need at the like at some sort of event. This one is specifically going to be for a T attribute, and then you do have to run this on a transformer tag build, so it is a little bit of a restriction there. But if you're looking at a welfare standpoint, this one is just honestly too good, so yeah, not bad. Alright, over at the arm parts now, so let's see what we're looking at. This one, once again, not really worth mentioning. The real speed boosted by 15%, is it really all that good? Probably not. In terms of the damage output boosted by 35 only, not even percentage, yeah, this one definitely no good. So over at the leg part, so this one, in terms of the damage modifier, it just jumped from a B- to a B+, so that is certainly a good increase, you can say, because you're jumping literally 2 power modifiers, so obviously that's good. But in terms of when I tried, I feel like this EXQ would perform fairly decent already, even without the alteration. So that's that. That's just pretty much my assumption, but you can definitely do more damage if you do alterate it. But at the end of the day, I feel like the alteration tool that is you can exchange for the crew credit is very limited. So do be wise in terms of what you want to alterate. Alright, so moving over to the back parts, let's see what we are looking at. Wow, this one, the back part is not even any better. So first portrait, you have to be below 80% or lower for your health in order to proc that portrait. So right off the bat, you were just not really getting that. So no, first of all, nope. Secondary portrait, you do have a shot power reduction, but this one is only for your special shot attack. So just no, no, we can't do this. It's just kind of bad. Like what are they doing this portrait? Like I know it came out like a long time ago, but like why did they even make this type of like condition effects in the first place? It's so bad. Like I don't know. So back part, just get it for the collection purposes and then call it a day. All right. So looking at the Hyper Dot rifle, and they made this one a long rifle for whatever reason. Oh, I guess. So how is this? Oh, this one is actually quite good, honestly. I'll definitely take this one. So first portrait is definitely somewhat usable when you're using a transformer. When you have the active war tag, you do get an initial EXQ charge boosted by 12%. So that's obviously a very usable condition or a effect. So I'll definitely take that. So when squad has all attributes, so meaning when you're running this, so this one, it has to be on a squad in order to activate because you have to have all 3 attributes. So you need to have P, T, and S in order to activate that. Then you do get a shooting power boost by 35%. So this one is powerful. If you are looking at anything on the list that you want to kind of presumably alterate, definitely going to be your Hyper Dot rifle. It's just too good. This one could be kind of like a bad condition depending how you look at it, but I'd be like, if you're looking at it at a free-to-play standpoint, just having a squad, let's say PTS, I think that should be somewhat easy to kind of accomplish in a way. So not bad overall, definitely take that. Alright, and last but not least, we have the shield. Let's see what we rock with here. So we have a what? A double shooting crit rate up. How good is that? Do you guys think those are good? Probably not. So yeah, shield part is honestly terrible as well. So the only thing that is I feel like is, you know, up on par to alteration, like even maxed out on par to level 10, definitely gonna be the Hyper Dot rifle. And all the other one, I think they're just not really living up to their expectation anymore. So yeah, if you are looking for anything to max out in terms of portrait for the H2 normal, definitely gonna be your Hyper Dot rifle. So up next, let me go on to see what kind of EXQ we are featured with the H2 normal legs there. Alright, so we are in. So let's see. In terms of this cooldown reduction type build, I don't actually have those, what should we call it, initial charge for whatever reason. So let's see. Oh, this has an EXQ, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a actual dash in. Like, I'm probably confusing this one with like a different one. So that's what we're expecting. So does it have any iframe? No, it does not. We got knocked over there. So yeah, this EXQ is honestly not really that good. So I think we can just definitely call it here in terms of the just testing out what it actually does and all that. So this one does not have any iframe. So you are definitely bound to get knocked out if anything is go wrong. So I guess up next to finish off, we'll definitely try out what is this max power in one of my power build, and yeah, that should be pretty much it. Alright, so this is gonna be the friend battle kind of situation over here. So obviously we are using the S attribute, and then we are going against a type advantage. So so I think this right here should definitely give me a good idea of like what kind of damage output we can get once you do have this EXQ at EXQ level 10 and alterated. So I'm not going to be doing the alterated version just because I feel like just even jumping from B minus to a B plus shouldn't be like the biggest difference in a way. So that's why you would have to be kind of like in a close proximity. So double knockout. I'll take that. So yeah, even just that, you were able to take down enemies. So I don't really think you need like it, alteration. And then that right there, that shows you that this EXQ does not have any invincible frame. If it does, we would literally just kind of finish off the enemy. So well, no, we would definitely finish off the enemy, but while ourselves, we wouldn't be taking that damage. So I guess the last thing that I do want to quickly touch bases is the fact that some of the parts for the H2 normal actually does a Protag. So if any of you guys are actually out there that is struggling to upgrade, let's say your job gear, for example, just because I feel like Protag is gonna be one of the harder ones to kind of upgrade. So if you guys are still currently working on your work gear, so my best advice is definitely try to max out for those parts for the H2 normal, because right there that is literally going to be offering you that 4 additional points, so why not. So in terms of Pro Tag, you will need up to a 35. So I maxed mine already, but you need a total of 35 in order to get up to the S grade. That is when you can actually form the 4-star version of the Protag. So if any of you guys are still struggling with this one, I would definitely max out those 4 specific parts for the H2 normal, because it obviously does mention right here, it does offer Protag on your leg part, back part, the hybrid dots, and then a shoe. So that is pretty much going to be the last 3 marks that I do want to kind of cover. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it with the H2 normal review. Not really that much in terms of EXQ, so that one kind of went by pretty quick. In terms of portrait, not really anything that is worthwhile in a sense. So you guys should definitely focus up on some of your multi-mission coin and some other unit. But for those that are still trying to work on their Protag to the 4-star version, so this is definitely something that can potentially help you.